being at my buddy's place. But like the kicker is I'd wake up under a coffee table with like a fucking teddy bear as a pillow and literally a towel as my blanket, and I'd wake up and my first thought was, where the fuck am I? And then when I actually look around, like I'd be like, oh, okay, I know where I am. But first glance, I'm like, what the fuck? But there's been a couple of nights like that, 100%. You know what sucks is trying to sleep and you've got nothing but like a napkin as a blanket. And it sucks. Like it fits like half of your body. It's like, okay, so what half of me do I decide wants to be covered right now, you know? And no matter what you choose, it's always uncomfortable. And it sucks. It just sucks. That's happened to me. Yeah, we've all been there, yeah. I know what half shouldn't be. Excuse me. Yeah, Alicia, that's what I usually end up choosing, but you look like a genuinely kind person. Thanks, man. I like to think I am. I mean, I am genuinely kind. So thanks, man. I appreciate that. I'm feeling pretty good right now, too. I would keep the cold half warm. I don't doubt that. Not me, I haven't. I'm an angel. Oh, yeah, okay, Alicia, I'm sure. Slept in the bathtub. I haven't slept in a bathtub yet, actually. I don't believe you feel good. Let the monster out. No, you guys don't want to see the monster. A tuned up Alex is a different Alex. It's a different Alex. Alright, Allison, sounds good. Turned down for what? I love fighting with monsters. We do want to see. I may or may not have woken up in someone's bathtub. Alicia, damn. Rihanna. That's a minute in the penalty box. I'm just joking. You might propose again? Fuck. I might actually have a full ass ring next time. No. Coon. Fuck. Dude, Side Neck's inviting me to go live with him right now. I kind of want to accept it, but like, fuck. I feel like that's what all the boys kind of thing. Guys, we will be going live with Side Neck very soon. I feel bad for not accepting his request. This is like the second night in a row. I feel bad. But I can't do it right now. I can't. Beth, I will tomorrow. If he's live tomorrow, I'll send him an invite and we'll go live with Side Neck for sure. Do you guys know who that is?
No.
You don't know Side Neck?
I'm looking it up.
I don't know, Tina. I don't think it's not like a battle. I don't think it's a battle. I don't know. Regardless, I'd just like to talk to the guy. He seems pretty cool. Hey, if you don't know Side Neck, check him out. He's actually a beauty. Just search up Side Neck. You'll find him. Good guy. He's a beauty. Alicia, you know.
You know, yeah.
What's that?
One of his TikToks, he throws banana cream pie on the ground.
Really?
And now I want banana cream.
Are you a big pie guy? Do you like pie?
I like pie, yeah.
Do you like sweets in general?
I like everything, yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. Man, I don't have a sweet. I don't know what it. I just don't have a sweet. Like I can't even eat like chocolate, man. Like if I like unless I'm in the mood, like
Yeah.
you know, if I'm like if I've taken like a couple puffs or something, and I see like a Kit Kat, I'm like yo.
Yeah.
But like, other than that, I can't even. I can take a bite, and I'm just like it's hard to swallow for me.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I've never even really tried pie.
Oh,
I mean, like a couple of times, but like nothing like.
pie's good.
Is it?
Yeah.
It seems sweet to me
The
though.
last pie I had was like a key lime pie. It was amazing.
Have you ever had sex in a pan?
No.
You've never had sex in a pan?
No.
Dude, it's actually good.
Maybe.
I forget what it
But they
consists
probably
of.
called it something different.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's like actually known as like sex in a pan. I'm pretty sure like that's the actual dish name for it. But it's like graham crack. It's almost like a big s'more, I think is what it is, except for minus the marshmallow. I'm pretty sure instead of marshmallow, it's like whipped cream or something like that.
True. True.
But it's not that bad. Pudding? Is it pudding?
My favorite dessert is rice pudding. And
Rice?
I'll take all the heat for that.
What do you like? Is rice pudding like pudding made from rice? I'm confused. Like, what's
It's
rice
just-
pudding?
It's just rice plus pudding cooked for like 6 hours.
Wait, what? It's rice.
Yeah. Not like store bought pudding. It's just like
So like, is it like a
thicken
what?
milk. You like thicken milk and rice together, and it, I don't know. I just like rice pudding.
They're agreeing with you there.
Oh,
They're
fuck
agreeing
yeah.
with you there.
No raisins though. Get the raisins out of
Oh,
there.
no raisins, man. Raisins ruin everything,
With-
man.
Rice pudding with cinnamon, no raisins.
Interesting. Interesting. Creamy rice. So good.
Creamy rice.
See,
Exactly.
like,
My favorite flavor is cream.
have you ever heard of like cherry chip cake before?
Cherry chip cake.
Yeah. Dude, like that's the only cake that I'll eat. And like that's like that if I were to eat a dessert, that's gonna be my go-to. And it's like it's got these like little like red balls in them that like are supposed to like replicate cherries, but obviously you know they're fake.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah, search it up. It's actually good, man. Cherry chip cake. That's my shit. But I was always that kid that would be like, you know, at my birthday party and I'd watch everybody else eat my birthday cake and I'd just be sitting there and I was just like,
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm waiting for it to finish so like we can go fucking play or whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. You're innocent. Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate that. My innocence.
This looks
I'm
like
pretty
the,
innocent. Thank
It's
you.
like the red Nesquik. This
Yeah, dude, kinda, yeah.
Strawberry Nesquik.
But it's so good, man. It slaps. I don't know what it is about it, but it just hits. I need to ship it to Australia. You know what the thing is though is it's very hard to find right now, for some reason. Like it's hard to find. But not that innocent. Yeah. No comment. I'm gonna plead the fifth. What kind of icing? I usually go with like the vanilla because you know it's a white cake, it's light. Vanilla icing just kind of fits. Innocent enough. We all plead the fifth. Hey, it's the best thing to plead, you know? Cream cheese, yeah, cream cheese. 100%. Amy, I agree. I know, Carla, it always ends up back on the food topic. At some point or another, it always ends up back there.
Dude, because my mom has worked at Rich Products, which
Oh.
if yeah, like it's a B2B company, so I don't know if you like know what they do.
I know I've had coworkers that worked there before, like in the off season or like just as jobs prior. Like they've worked there, so I know what they do. Yeah.
Freezers full of cheesecake at all times, and like whatever they're sampling at all times.
Dude, my coworkers used to be like, "Oh, I'd eat pizzas like I
Yeah.
just make myself a za and just fucking crush it." I'm like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah.
That's because that's like almost right off the highway, isn't it? Like almost in that.
She worked in Buffalo.
Oh, she worked in Buffalo.
Yeah, the headquarters is in Buffalo. The factory's in Fort Erie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know people who work at the factory, not the headquarters. That makes sense. Do both of your parents work in the States?
No, my dad's self-employed.
Oh, okay.
He had a place on the Garrison, right next to.
What does he do?
Fixes computers.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's where your love of computers comes from then.
Yeah.
That makes sense now.
Chris appears on the live every other live to make it special.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure you tune in every time so that you don't miss anything.
Chris is like the voice in the background, or his back is turned and he's making those comments, but it's always A1.
But I'll make appearances here and
Yeah.
for the people that show up, you know.
Yeah. Man, today my favorite moment from you by far is when we were in Niagara Falls and you made that Hard Rock comment, but the camera was off, man. It was so fucking jokes.
I stared you right in the eye.
I bet you that's not the only rock that's hard. I was like, what?
Chris did find an American girlfriend. I'm not going back to Canada. We're getting married. We're eloping in Fort
Vegas.
Lauderdale.
Oh, in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah. And our honeymoon's gonna be on a cruise.
Chris is an American now. On a Carnival cruise.
I love cruises.
Man, I've never been on a cruise.
I went on 2 and I love them.
Really?
Yeah.
I would love to try one, just to try it, because I've never been on
A
one.
lot of people hate cruises, but I love cruises because they stop every day and like you can get off and explore like
Yeah.
wherever they stop.
I feel like a lot of people just hate like the time limit that you've been put, like whatever you're put on or something. But it's like you can work with it. Like if it's in like,
Yeah.
I mean like in my personality, I could do that for
Yeah.
sure. I could do that. Like
Yeah.
it'd be cool to experience for sure.
And I like less options, you know? You
Yeah.
less to think
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
There's
Oh
not
yeah.
much to
Less
do.
to think about's the best, man. I
Yeah.
like that simplicity.
Less options.
Simplicity.
You know what you gotta do? Just chill.
Yeah. Exactly.
There's not much to do.
You stop where you stop and you just
Yeah.
explore where you can, and then you go back.
They do some event at night, like a magician or a concert or something, and that's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
A we go along cruise. Imagine.
Yeah, let's just
Imagine that.
rent out a cruise ship.
Dude,
Or, like,
even
we'll just
even
buy,
if we.
buy all the tickets.
But like even if we plan like or we're like, oh okay, like in advance we'll be like, oh like let's book for this cruise and we'll just
Yeah.
make it our own thing while we're there. It's a WGA cruise. That would be nuts.
I could see nothing going wrong with that.
Yeah, I know. You would go. We go along wet t-shirt contest. Oh, live. Yeah, Karen, not a single thing. It would go flawless, you know? Oh yeah, a lot of stories, Cynthia, for sure. It would be epic. It would be epic. Excuse me. Yeah, I know. My laugh is interesting. I know. It's, yeah. Chris will be the commentator for the wet t-shirt contest. Dude,
I'm trying. I saw that. I was trying to picture like what the commentary would even be like.
Yeah, I know.
And we have another wet t-shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, and
And another
there's
one.
another one.
And there's another one. Yeah, pinch, Rana, eh? Pinch. Liv, give me 2 weeks and we'll see. Just give me some time, okay? Give me some time. You'll be surprised. Yeah, 2 weeks, Kara. You'll see. We got the gym, memby.
We're gonna get into boxing at the gym.
Oh yeah, they've got a bag. Oh fuck, Chris was going hard on the bag today, going hard, dude. Cause I forgot my headphones too, so all I could hear is just and then hear the chain
I
rattle.
just got noise canceling headphones, so I can't hear it.
You're just going nuts on the thing. It's muted. Immediately, yes. The way.
Yeah, I need to find who commented the immediately no, so she can know that she started this trend.
Dude, oh man, the immediately no's have been started. Like that's been like a.
Oh, okay.
Cause like it was like I think it was originally like a TikTok sound.
Oh no, I've heard it before.
Oh, you have?
Immediately, no, immediately.
Yeah. So we started saying it in Vancouver, and then it's just fucking.
okay,
It's stuck.
That's what I mean. I gotta read these comments. I need to study what's already. I'm new to this.
The immediately no and the you're done. The you're done. That's our like. That's
I've
our
heard them say
usual.
that you're done.
You're done. Yeah. You're done.
Guys, I have catching up to do, so you're gonna have to.
Yeah, Chris is still semi new to this. He's got some catching up to do. I'll tutor him. All right, perfect. Liv said she'll tutor you.
Oh, perfect. We'll Zoom call.
She's a cool coach.
I did my last year of uni in Zoom, so I'm used to it.
Yeah, you're a seasoned vet on Zoom.
On Zoom, you.
Man, that must have been so shitty having to do school through online, man.
Yeah.
I mean, like, maybe it's different from your program, but like, I don't know. Like, for me, I would fucking
Yeah.
tank online just because it's like
Man.
you're not in that. I need that environment change for me to do well. I need that environment change. If I'm gonna do it for home, like I need to actually be passionate about, and like school, I'm just ain't it for me. Like,
Yeah.
if I'm there, I can do it.
Yeah.
But if it's at home, I can't.
I also liked like seeing everyone in class, and like you just don't get that. But the biggest thing for me is like the littlest detail, and this is kind of boring, so sorry, but like at the end of your test, you gotta hand in your test, right?
Yeah.
And what you have to do is you have to scan like your paper, and like let's say you have 6 pieces of paper, you have to scan them all and hand them in by a certain time. So like imagine you're writing a test and you're not done yet. When do you decide like, oh, I have to stop so that I have 3 minutes to scan my paper and hand it in?
Yeah.
Or you're like, you know what, I'll take an extra minute and I'll just rush the scan.
Yeah.
Whereas in real life, you're writing an exam and like right when they say stop, you just drop your pencil and that's
And
it.
you're
You
done.
can't keep going.
Yeah, that's true. I never would have actually thought about that.
Yeah, like
I never would've thought about
they
that.
make you to hand it in. You have to like take a picture of your page.
But
and
like, is it like it's not?
Upload it to your computer and then hand it in.
So like, even when you're taking your exams or anything, like it's physical copies that you were like. It's
Like
not
for
like
my program at least, like,
Oh,
where
for
you
your-
had to like hand in like the math.
it wasn't just like online and you just hit submit or whatever it was.
Yeah, because like the show your work kind of math, where it's like the final answer doesn't matter.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like showing the process and how you. Man, I hated that because I was like, I know the fucking answer, but I did a different process than what you wanted to see.
Yeah.
So fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, Sav baby, thank you. Do you guys? Okay, we did have to learn cursive, but from my understanding, they've taken that right out of the curriculum. So I'm pretty sure, like my sister and anybody, younger than my sister, and she's grade 9 now, like they don't know cursive. Even like I'd say like my grade, even like a year or two below me, like they don't even really know cursive. Like for me, it was starting to like gradually decline when we were learning it. So it's like, we don't really know it. What was the purpose of it? That I don't really know, to be honest. Well, so, like, yeah, reading it, it depends on who's writing it, like some people just have that writing where it's just hard to read.
Immediately, no. Yeah, I watched the clip. That's funny.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah, the beaver.
Grade 4 was the year it ended. Interesting. I know I learned it right up until I'm pretty sure at least grade 8, and then it kind of stopped. Maybe even it was 7th grade that we stopped, but I can't really write it, but I can read it as well. 100%. The Adam Levine reference, I've had that before. I've had that. My Ruby doesn't know it. Thinks she's the same age as your sister, but not as nice. KK is very nice. 100%. KK is like... KK's got a good head on her shoulders, She likes education. She likes to learn. She likes to read. She likes art. The native culture, everything. She's definitely got a very good head on her shoulders. Whereas when it came for me in education, I was more of the social guy, and I like sports. So that's where I enjoyed school, the social aspect and the sports. When it came down, like, don't get me wrong, it's not like I'm dumb. I know my shit, but I didn't apply myself to the fullest extent in class. That's for sure. And I'm sure you're different, but like when it came for me, like when it came down to tests, I knew my shit, but as soon as you put that test down in front of me and the time limit, I just fucking forget it.
Yeah.
And then I'd still do it, but then afterwards, the questions that I was unsure on, it would come back into my head.
No, I'm
the second after I handed the test, and I'm like, you dumb fuck.
No, I'm the same way. Yeah.
That's where it killed me. Like I was just not a good tester. I knew my shit, but like.
No, I was that way in university, but in high school I was good.
You were good.
Yeah, but in uni, like, I would know it, but I would just freeze.
Yeah, you'd mental block yourself, and you're just like, oh, fuck, what do I do? And like a lot of people are like, they love multiple choice, but like that's fucking deadly, man. Because like you'll answer something, then you reread it, and you're like, oh, is it actually this one or is it this one? Like, because there's two that could be the right answer, and it's just you second guess yourself, and that's where you get fucked.
There's some science there.
Yeah.
Like stress, like I don't, like when you're stressed out, I don't know if you're supposed to like remember things.
Yeah. That definitely fucks with it for sure.
To, like your
because you get sent into that like set of panic state almost, where it's like
monkey brain. Like when you're getting chased by a tiger, I don't know if your brain's designed to be stressed and remember facts like that.
Yeah. Honestly, I had my ACA tested on things I do daily and got nervous. Yeah, like like it's not like you get a bad grade on a test. It's not that you don't know your shit. Like you could still be smart as fuck in that subject, but you put that test in front of you, you get that mental block, and you're kind of sewered. And like even for like my strongest class was kinesiology, just because it just fit in line with everything that I enjoyed, and it just made sense to me.
True.
But that test, when it got put down in front of me, it was like just basic shit that I'm sitting there, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, is it this one or is it this one? Where you take that test away from me, and I know it 100%,
Mhm.
but it just fucked me. What really killed me was like the culminating or summative assessments at the end of the year that were weighted so heavily. Because like for kinesiology, it was like almost like an art project. Like you had to trace somebody's body. So like say Kuhn laid down on a big piece of paper, right? I had to trace his body, and then I'd have to like label every major organ, muscle group, like everything in that. But like half of the mark was based off of presentation and like visual appeal, and I'm like,
That's
I'm the least artistic person. I know my shit.
Yeah.
I didn't end up doing the summative, and it took me from a fucking high 90 down to a fucking high 70. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, fuck
Those are supposed to
you.
be the gimme mark.
Yeah, like, fuck you. Like, I can't draw. I know my shit. I know where every muscle is in the organ, but I can't draw, so my grade got affected by it. And it was stupid.
Kuhn's phone's still just blaring.
Oh, dude, all night it will. I mean, not all night, but like for a while.
Dude, I would rooming with Kuhn. Like I would have he would have his. I would be at the other end of the apartment, and his alarm would just be blaring. Like it would wake me up
Dude,
easily.
he sleeps through it.
And I'd have to go into his room and turn off his alarm.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know what to do.
Dude, when we were in Hawaii, we had like a room like this size, right? But my bed is where the couch is, and his bed's where the window is.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there, and it's like the ass crack of dawn, and his alarm's cranking.
Yeah.
And he's snoring, man. And I'm
I
like,
just go
what?
and turn it off. I'm like, I don't know.
Dude, I would be so lit. I'd sit there and I'd be like, Coon. And then he'd be like, oh, sorry, yo. And then turn it off. And then
Yeah.
repeat 5 minutes after. I'm like, but honestly, I do the same sometimes. Like, I'll
Oh, I'm a light.
I just deleted all of my alarms and turned them all off.
Yeah.
But like if I'm gonna wake up, I need at least 3 alarms within 5 minutes of each other for me to actually get up. Or else I'll hit snooze and then I wake up hours after and I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck. Kuhn's got AirPods. But like if you're not a back sleeper, if you don't sleep on your back, you can't really sleep with headphones, and it's just very uncomfortable. Oh, huge Bud Light guy. Love the lattes. You sleep with one. Interesting. I can't. I'm gonna shotgun one, guys, and then it might be a time for shots, I think. Have a good day. Thank you very much. You as well. Shots. We don't have any liquor. Only lattes. I'm sorry. Live every now and then. Cheers. Wait. Just in case, you know. The hole's a bit large. Holy fuck. That was quite a face. Oh, that's a 10 out of 10 from Amy. That's a success. Clean, thank you. No spill. I know I said one, but there's only one beer left in the fridge, so we might as well do two. You might as well at this point. Like, why leave any lone soldiers? I wouldn't say no. I'm no pro. Kuhn can crush him. Amy, what do you mean? What do you mean? Shirts on the group decided. Cynthia, I appreciate that. Thank you. I miss you guys. You, Doug. Everybody. Y'all were great. You needed a century. What does that mean? Why not buy a week's worth at one time? Because you just never know, you know? Like, why buy a week's worth and then you just don't end up drinking, like... And then you've just got all that. And you might as well just buy per night. Yeah, no, Cynthia, you guys were great. Definitely miss you guys, absolutely. You know, there's already been times where we've only been in Florida for a day and a half, and there's already been flashbacks where it's like, you know, certain things we've done, and I'm just sitting there and it's just flashbacks to Hawaii, and I'm like, ah, oh, fuck. It's not one soldier left behind, it's a century. Oh, I gotcha. Florida is very similar to Hawaii in some aspects, but like when it comes down to like nighttime weather, it's definitely a lot nippier here than it is in Hawaii. You know, at night here, I'd say it feels very much like Ontario, whereas in Hawaii, you can still wear shirts and a t-shirt at night. Here, at least at this time of the year, you cannot. And we learned that tonight. Only in winter. Okay. The traffic wasn't awful. We hit a couple spots where it was like, you know, stop and go, but for the most part, it wasn't awful. Top one, we'll see about that, my guy. We'll see about that. Welcome to the big leagues, my friend. I'm just joking, but if you think he's coming top one, you're sadly mistaken. Sun location ETA very soon. Yeah, we are top one in Canada, yes. Well, in the States, not happening. Je sais, mon ami, je sais. We're back home. Marcy, thank you very much. We appreciate that. Much love. Thank you. Gina, thank you. Haley, I'm so glad you overcame COVID. I'm glad you're feeling better now. Missed you as well. Welcome back. Sounds like a challenge. You guys never back down from a challenge. Ever. Such a Canadian accent. Yeah. Well, I am from Canada. I had to tear down my igloo to come here. It's a very sad moment. Very sad. I'm glad the COVID is... Yeah, I can imagine. Sounds like it hit you pretty hard. Elena, I'm good. How are you? Guys, give me one more minute here and we're going to crush the second one, and then it's shutsy time. Just got COVID, Pam. Absolutely, 10-day quarantine with Alex. You got it. Yeah, Haley, that's a long-ass paper you had to write. 4,000 words or whatever it was. That's a hefty paper. Justin Scott. Honestly, the longest assignment, paper, whatever you want to call it, I've had to do was in high school. And it was for my psychology class. And it was like a 14-page research essay. And it fucking sucked. It sucked so bad. I've never wrote so much bullshit in my life. Because 14 pages, what can you do? You know? All you can do is write bullshit at some point. And it sucked. It really sucked. Oh, Liv, I should have got you to do that then, because that fucking was awful. It's way too much. I mean, like, I can understand it to a certain extent, but I was just like, damn. A high school psychology class, fucking 14-page research essay. I mean, it preps you good for university or college, but, like, my teacher in that certain set of time was an absolute meathead because our actual teacher had some issues going on and she was away, so we had a substitute during that time. So the substitute was who was assigning us and grading us and all this, and it was just a shit show. Just a shit show. But we got it done. We got a good grade on it, and it was good. Never want to do it again, though. No, yeah, Liv, I can't even, like, the substitute was an absolute joke and a half. And, like, I'm not down talking substitutes, but it was, like, she should not have been, like, the substitute that we had knew nothing about psychology at all. So, like, that class was almost a write-off because it was, like, it was stupid. The summative assessment, the essay, everything was just dumb. Just dumb. What grade? I don't know. I think it was like mid to high 80s. You know, it was still a good grade, but like it wasn't like crazy. Yeah, Sav, I can see where you're coming from there. What did I research? Fuck. I don't even remember. It was somebody's theory, though. It was somebody's theory. You kind of had to go off of... I don't even remember what it was. I could check my Google Drive tomorrow and I could tell you what it is because it's still on there on my student account, but like I don't remember what it actually was. Making me think about having to work on my book tomorrow. Sorry, Becca, I'm sorry. You've got a psych degree. See, like, psychology is a very cool subject, but, like, when it comes down to, like, learning, like the core of it, if you don't agree with a lot of the theories that you're learning, it's a very tough class to endure. Because it's very theoretical based, at least from what I experienced, and a lot of the shit was very almost not controversial, but it was like I said before, if you don't believe in it, it's a very tough class to endure. But it's super neat, like, you know, when it comes down to, like, you know, learning about why humans do certain things that they do, etc. Like, it's really cool to learn. But when it comes down to theories, that's where I was like, oh, fuck. A theater major. Yeah, but I'm just not good in, like, the drama aspect, you know? I'm not good at, like, faking emotions or anything like that. And I don't know if that entails anything with that class, but, like, anything drama related I wasn't really good at. Lots of early, yeah, Wendy, exactly. And that's what you'd learn, at least in high school, you'd learn a lot of early psych theories. And like, it's like a lot of them, especially the ones that were very early on, are hard to agree with. I mean, especially in this point in time. So it was like, you know, some classes were harder to endure than others, but all in all, it was still a cool class. It's still very cool to learn about. But your son teaches English and drama. Very nice, very nice. I love theater school. Cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I can't say I would make a very good actor. You know, I'm not very good at acting or presenting emotions that I don't actually feel. I also have a degree in English literacy. Very nice. The best with hot professors. My master's in education, all I did. Yeah, no, your master's is a horse of a different color. Like that's like you. That's very different. But good for you. Good for you.